right quick, my brothers, KingChaz. There go Big Mel. Wow, my boy. You good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Strange fruit. Yeah, I know.
Fruit premium.
Yes, sir.
You know. You get it?
There go the man, KingChaz. What's up, my boy? Yes, sir. Here for his joint, you know what I'm saying? We got Stu. You know what I'm saying? Yes, on the clock.
Look, you could got my reasons to get to this point, wasn't easy. Everybody got their season. They come a long way from a heathen. To do what y'all do, it ain't appeasing. In the cool with no guidance, breezing. Came up, no George, no wheezing. You niggas wanna stop me from breathing. Bitch, I get money, fuck even. Got some little people that need me. Live like bro, one, I'm chiefin'. Just be killing in the cut like thesis. Middle finger to the one who ain't believe me. Switched up, they jealous, they can't beat me. I can give a fuck like you bitch niggas receiving. Man, cause they step in the real ones achieving. I'ma shine no sunlight. Lord to this shit, that's full life. They thought I wouldn't win, watch me get right. Maybe Cinderella story, no midnight. The haters got a lot of insight though. They ain't like I'm when I put up in a photo. Fellas look girlfriend like. Probably what he wanna fight for. I got what you want. I'ma give it to you. I got what you need. There ain't no way that you can never get to me. But I'ma give it to you. To you. Oh yeah. I know what you want. I'ma give it to you. I got what you need. There ain't no way that you can never get to me. But I'ma give it to you. To you.
Oh yeah. So
I need a meal. Can't put no cheese in my pocket, just sitting here smoking and chilling. Rocking 3 gold chains. I had to get it. Bitch, I'm a king, the shit that I dream, though I'm a living. I want the whole thing, not just a smidgen. Bitch, I ain't God. I ain't here for forgiveness. Figure fuck the old school interior, cost me a ticket. Niggas talk to take the jewels, bet I'm pulling up where you living.
I ain't here for all that bullshit, I just came to get a bag. Ain't no wasting time, I want some shit I never
had.
From the bottom, never going back. I feel I'm plotting on me,
only knock me off my track, huh? Let me take what's mine, nigga. Down and take that brand, nigga. Plot. Huh? Look. Always said I was perfect. Never said that I was great. Picture me being the follower when I'm in control of my fate. I was in shackles in the tabernacle. That shit they was preaching was up for debate. How did my nigga Chrissy found God? He hoping I do it before it's too late. I was in pain when I shot at that nigga. I'm hoping they let us send us through the gate. I got some niggas trying to find their purpose. Said that they were feeling worthless yesterday. Though a nigga from the hood, you know I can't stay. They just can't relate. Filled up my money, you bought me your weapon. It's been some clipping and shoot like a cat. Hey.
All that bullshit, I just came to get a bag.
Ain't no
wasting time, I want some shit I never
had.
From the bottom,
never going back, huh? Only knock me off my track, huh? Let him take what's mine, nigga. Down and take that brand, nigga. Plot. I let them all the rest.
hey.
These bitches got a problem. I ain't the one to solve them. She wanna go on shopping spree. She think the nigga ballin'. She texting about a bill, shit that I ain't trying to hear. Tired of all that back and forth. If she leave, won't shed a tear. I ain't that type of nigga. Just cause I'm fucking with you, don't mean I'm here to save you. Don't think they get the picture. See, I lose it you fast, and then I straight forget you. She bragging about her ass. I'm looking at her sister. These bitches know I got a thing for them, but I won't sit back just standing in the rain for them. Especially when I know they wouldn't do the same for them. She gon' fuck around and cause a lot of pain for them. Oh, true. Said she wanna be my boo. What I wanna do, yeah. She ain't got no more time for me. Alright, this is Slide, y'all. Me and my girl Hannah singing, streaming everywhere right now. Hey, she rock, and I roll. She's good for my soul. No need for chasing bitches no more. She's real, this I know. And she loves me, fuck them hoes. I'm in love, I suppose. No lie, I'm in my feelings to show. Spend time, come get with me, let's get go. Girl, it ain't nobody's business. 100 ain't no pretending. Say that you gotta be special. I don't really fall in love with these women. Got me thinking it's the weed. Girl, your body's so unique. Don't care if nobody sees. She's the one for me. She notices me, in me. I be sipping, low key, rolling my weed. Come slide, come slide, come slide with me. I ride, you'll see. She notices me, in VIP, sipping, low-key, rolling my weed. Come slide, come slide, come slide with me. I ride, you'll see.
Let you ride when you're by my side. Love me all night long, till the break of dawn. Yes, I'll light the sky, never say goodbye. Everything's alright, feel it way deep down inside, you know. We ride, you ride, so fine, blow me a kiss. My mister, I am your missus. You give me boo, the perfect two, we're making moves. You say I do, I say me too. We rock our roll, we rock the boat. This love's for sure, the highs, the lows, no matter how it goes. Baby, ride with me, lock down my love and go away.
Hey, she notices me, in VIP, sipping, low-key, rolling my weed. Come slide, come slide, come slide with me. I ride, you'll see. She notices me, in VIP, sipping, low-key, rolling my weed. Come slide, come slide, come slide with me. I ride, you'll see. She notices me, in VIP, sipping, low-key, rolling my weed. Come slide, come slide, come slide, slide. I ride. This song because like I feel like everything that Steve was saying on this song was hitting hard for me. And the name of my album for Second King, so I feel like you be feeling like you're doing stuff people ain't paying attention. And you just got to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, anything that's going on in your life. So
everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way. And you're going to be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process.
Yeah. Lacking on my vision, yeah, they do that often. Niggas throwing threats, and yeah, I hear them talking. Niggas throwing threats, and yeah, I hear them talking. I ain't been the same ever since I saw Sino and Coffin. Motherfuck these bitches, I just keep it walking. I can never trust them, they ain't shit for losses. Look with all the friends, that's what my ego cost me. But got the keys to that Benz, my niggas super salty. Never take for granted the shit like them taught me. Cause the way you think is real, you must be fucking thoughtless. Marling through this shit, you must proceed with caution. The ones you think are friends, the ones who do the crossing. And I cannot pretend that's where you niggas lost me. God forgives my sins, I see my demons stalking. But I ain't scared cause everybody died. Trying to learn to live instead of just survive.
Pull yourself together and quit tripping cause you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. He don't fix it. Everything is wrong. First of all, let me tell you this right here. Why are you tripping? I look back on my life.
shit is a trick. Some niggas are switch. Some niggas will lose it all and get killed for a bitch. I'd rather die living my dreams, count money, getting rich. In a 5-star room with a bitch sucking my dick. Getting on which rollie I'ma put on my wrist. When a nigga selling soul, cause I've been off for the bit. Illuminati want my body, what's the most I can get? Cause where I'm from, it ain't much hope and niggas dying for shit. From my experience, it doesn't exist. Give me the money, fuck the fame. Tell me how can I miss? Got people telling me I'm selfish from the more that I get. But when I was down on my ass, ain't nobody do shit. I ain't forget. So many people crowding me out. I really ain't a fuck about who down me out. Head up and fully loaded when I walk out the house. Cause I couldn't fathom when you pussy niggas gunning me down.
So the things I'm going through now, I know this ain't it. And he gonna come get me in there. So all I gotta do is sit tight. I ain't in a bad place. I ain't where I wanna be. The spot I'm in is better than where I'm
going. It seems like we losing all the time, but really that loss ain't a loss, it's a game. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, y'all don't know I got some challenges.
That's real.
People think when you get famous or rich that your problems is over. Oh, they got a whole new setup for you. They got some stuff you ain't seen. Biggie wrote
and we go through life talking about me and God, why me? And I'm going through life like God, why not?
I gotta tell you something.
Straight up.
But I'll tell you the truth right now. The problems I got right now.
Y'all was built for this shit, whatever you going through.
Because the problems I had, I don't want. See, money gonna change your life.
Everything.
All of you gonna get more. But you gotta ask.
He just been gang on it, you know what I'm saying? Just to let motherfuckers know like everything that he's saying.
The Bible says you have not because you ask not.
So that means ask God for everything that your heart desires. Because in the Bible, in the book it say he'll give it to you.
Give it to me. And I'm working on that. That's one of the things that I'm working on within myself. Because when somebody wrongs you, you really be feeling like, but today.
Fuck you know about a hard life. Trying to follow God and looking 9 to 5. Dealing with my demons, it's like poltergeist. Told them lights again, but got on my knees and rolled the dice. Lucky me, hit 7 on the first try. Bet it back, shot again, crapped out, that's life. To the niggas that want me to fail, nice try. The shit you pour in the fire, I cannot lie. I learned in life that it's only better to be me. With God's favor, you niggas can never see me. Realer than the shit that you niggas seeing on TV. Michael Jackson bad on you pussies. Hee. Stay winning, I told ya I eat my Wheaties. Shut up, cause I can never be greedy. Got no time for the smoke, my kids need me. Moving on up like George and Weezy, believe me, gone.
On a date that you decide that you want to express that they got you fucked up, you ain't doing yourself just below the frequency of your blessing that was on the way and y'all missed each other. Because
you thought that I was crazy when I started this. Thoughts on my knees, I tried to copy shit. Make a seed for my seeds, I'm trying to copy it. And I won't fall for shit.
So you fucked yourself over in it.
Yeah.
You got to keep your vibrations high by any means necessary. Be above the bullshit.
Look, I guess that I'm a bit of an optimist. Go ahead and shoot your shot, you ain't stopping shit. I want you niggas to take a shot like a hockey stick. Thinking that the J.R.S. block gon' get you rich. And when I counting up the paper, gotta turn it in. I heard some niggas caught the vapors, we used to be friends. Having visions of some makers counting up some yen. Hit Ibiza with Tanisha and a couple friends. I live a life that I don't want to end. While you niggas is muppets in the world of pretend. I'm talking immortal, so I live in my pen. Try to muscle my hustle so they blow in the wind. Never fall a rebuttal, I'm just here to win. Never thought my liberty, that's like a deadly sin. I better make some ends before my life story ends. Keep my circle tight as virgins, ain't no getting in.
Nope. Yes, sir. To a degree that you become unfuckable.
That was just some real shit, you know. Was feeling crazy. Did some little party shit.
And that's so deep. The world is mine, I'm addicted to shine. I'm the spark in the dark. Bad as H, nigga, I'm fine. Say he won't bite, he all bark. The blind leading the blind, it's not a farce. So I keep both my eyes on the grind and play my part. For of course, ain't no wasting my time.
All right, hi, how are you? Well, I'm Pretty Riot. You're
I'm
King
King
Chaz.
Chaz.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I enjoyed your performance.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. No problem. So I'm gonna get to know you,
Okay.
and then the people watching are gonna get to know you.
Cool.
So let's dive into it. So actually, first I want to get to your name. How did you come up with your name?
Well, originally my name was Big Dog. So if, like old projects, you'll probably find me under that moniker. But that was a name that a childhood friend gave me that passed away, and I kind of felt like, man, Big Dog was kind of like not who I was no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed it to King Chaz because one, I'm a king. You know, all black men are kings, whether you think so or not. Anybody. And Chaz is my real name, my middle name. Basically, my dad named me that after his father. Basically, it's like some type of French thing with Charles. So a lot of my cousins is like Charles Chaz. I'm Gerald Chaz and stuff like that.
Okay, that's
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was hard to transition from going from the name Big Dog, considering it had sentimental value behind it?
Yeah. A lot of my friends still don't call me Chaz. A lot of people don't call me Chaz. Like if you met me probably like in between maybe 2 to 3 years ago, you'll call me Chaz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a West Sider, so
I was gonna ask that. I heard a couple lyrics.
Yeah, I'm a West Sider, but I got newfound friends out south, so to speak. So everybody out south know me as Chaz. So if anybody from out west come and I'm with them and they be like, man, Big Dog or Gerald, they be looking at it like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Like I just feel like the Big Dog moniker is like I said, he dead, so to speak.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That ain't who I am no more. The name that really came with that, it wasn't no like street, nothing like that, but it didn't have a lot of positive aspect to it. And I feel like just embracing who I really am. Chaz is my name.
Got you. Okay, so so you just said you was from out west. How did that impact your music?
Man, to be honest with you, crucial conflict and all that, but out west ain't really what made me want to do music. I was listening to 8 Ball and MJG. So like that made me want to be like, man, I could do this. You know, me being out west and me meeting my homies Big Mill, Bruce, and Terrence. So that kind of impacted us doing music because we came out with a group called Conspiracy. And that kind of like made me want to keep going with it. Hearing Crucial Conflict, that was a lot of my inspiration. I like Triple Darkness and stuff like that. So I was just, at that time, that's how we was rapping, fast rapping, trying to do what they was doing. And man, it really wasn't who I was. I mean, I didn't start listening to like East Coast, and that's when my style kind of changed to do both.
Mm-hmm. Got you. So at what point did you actually step into the music industry and start taking your career more seriously? You know, like I heard you say you was a part of the group, but like when did you, I guess, go solo?
Man, went solo. Man, I want to say around, I started taking that serious about 05, 06. That's when I got comfortable and really thinking like, man, I could do this. You know what I mean? Like writing my own songs and like performing them and stuff. It was a lot more rap. It wasn't no singing stuff too much. I was doing singing, but I wasn't confident at all with that. So it was more rap music. So yeah, I could say like 06, 07.
Okay, so we missed a lot of years.
Yeah. A whole bunch.
I got excited. So let's backtrack a bit. Okay, so I'm assuming you got started in the 90s.
Yeah, I got started in the 90s. We had this track called Sex and the Bubble X with this group called Dracon. You can find that on YouTube. And that song did pretty good.
You said it was called Sex in a Double X?
In a Bubble X.
Like a coat.
like a cotton, no, like a bubble,
Look, I'm young, y'all.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's good. NWA. Man, everything they was doing, I love Easy.
Okay.
Easy E and doing it was everything. But then when in '96, when 8Ball and MJG came out with this song called Pimps, and that whole album coming out hard, that's when I was like, yeah.
Story for me of like what the music scene in the '90s in Chicago looked like, because you said you was like, man, you was outside on like rapping like I was
like fucking skip school. You remember? Hey man, you remember when we used to skip school and go to Lonnie crib? You remember that? Man, yeah. Yeah. Look, I mean, we were drinking almost. That listen, let me tell you something.
Y'all had Reginald.
No, look, wasn't no fucking such thing. All this shit we smoking now, all this different grade, it was one fucking weed. You know that? Like it was a motherfucking weed. It wasn't no, hey, they got fucking Dro over here and all that shit. We was scared when that shit transitioned to that shit. Like real shit. We was like, man, Dro, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? But like for $5, fucking bag of fucking alone, no bullshit. And we was smoking the shit out them things. But that was the scene back then, and a lot of motherfucking like that Madison was popping. So you had to be there when Madison was popping.
Like the
street.
What I'm saying?
Hell, Madison Street.
Look, not. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like in between. To have like cars outside, fucking pimps outside, like Don Juan them was outside, baby. They was outside and they shit. You know what I'm saying? They had a little club they used to hang with. They had their little Rolls Royces and shit. We used to wear with our cars. That shit used to be dope.
So did that impact like what you wanted to about at the time?
It was like, hell yeah, you want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That's like at that time, like well, everybody, all if you wasn't a businessman, if you was in the streets, you was a drug dealer, you had a fucking Bubba Lexus. Even Cash Money talk about the damn Bubba Lexus with the frog guys on it. That car was just iconic for that scene back then.
Okay. Well, you just put me on. Nah, I gotta go research. So, okay, I also want to know, just talking, like, hopping back to conspiracy a bit, I want to know, like, when did you, like, merge conspiracy with drastic?
Okay, so, man, how we meet them on? Bruce? Scooby. So it was Scooby and Bruce. Yeah, so Bruce, so I wish Bruce was here. So Bruce is the whole glue to this, to all this shit. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't start rapping this shit if it wasn't for Bruce. You know what I'm saying? So Bruce met Scooby. Scooby was in the it was way. But see, but that's just to give you, you know, like oh shit. But Scooby and group don't make beats. And we all just got, and we merged that man group also with a guy named Love Deshaun from outside. All that shit, a song's long than a motherfucker.
You get to that point, like, what was that journey like? Forming a group, having 30-minute long songs, getting to sit down with labels.
Man, at the time, you finding out who the fuck you is. You know what I mean? So we was having fun. You know what I mean? So it really wasn't like a bad thing. Shit, we was just having fun and trying this shit, man. Trying to make our dream come true with this shit. You know, a lot of people fell out with that shit now. A lot of the people that was in the group ain't doing it no more. They civilians. You know what I mean? And it's cool. But me, I can't. Not right now. Right. You know what I mean? Like, not right now.
So you just said something that was important though. So you just said like you guys turned down a deal. So what did that look like? Because not many people once that they were ever offered a deal. So what position were you in to be able to say like, nah, we don't want this, we want more?
Well, with the LA and the one that comes in my conception, and yeah, and he was trying to sign us, and the deal basically it wasn't enough fucking money. And like we'd have signed our souls exactly, and we'd have signed our souls away for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole thing about that. So
I don't know nothing about that. So like, how did you educate yourself about contract stuff? Because like, fast forward like to now,
this brother back here.
Okay, so you had someone on your team that was educated about like what y'all was.
Well, we learned this shit together, but he'll go more in depth with business shit than I would. I like music. Okay, I want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
I feel that.
But you need motherfuckers like him that's trustworthy. I trust him. That's my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been with him since high school. I don't think he'll ever fuck me over no type of way. So you need people like that, you know what I'm saying, around you that's gonna do the shit that you not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs a team, and we'll all say we did this shit on our own, but that should be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody needs somebody.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? To put your shit together to make your machine. It's a machine. So you got to make your machine fucking go, move. The cranks got to turn. So like with him, he's more meticulous with business of it. And shit, I pay attention to it. I might not pay attention as much as he pay attention to it, but it'll make you be like, okay, the numbers, because ultimately the goal is to get paid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all got families, and it's like, man, I want like nothing more to be able to give my family everything that they want. We won't have to work and worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? And when we do this shit together, so it's like, that's what make you pay attention to fucking contracts. You know.
That was good. I almost forgot I was supposed to be asking questions. I thought I was gonna have to take some notes on my iPad real quick. But I do love that. So tell me, because now since we're kind of talking about business, tell me how Pull the Music came about.
Pull the Music came about. I met Stu and Had Par through the circle, through some other people. You know what I'm saying? And we man, Pull the Music. Stu is a great fucking guy. Regardless. For me, it was like, to support a black individual and a black male, you don't get too many of us. The man got his own fucking streaming company. That's big. You know what I'm saying? So like, to be on the ground running with him doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, and to give me an opportunity like this, and CC DeVille, you know what I'm saying, to give me an opportunity to display my talent, and when that shit blow and it really do what the fuck I know it's gonna do, I could say like, man, I was on the ground with him with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's the thrill of the journey for me. You know what I'm saying? And like that keeps me young. I could fucking work a job, and I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody in this room, you got a fucking dream. You know what I'm saying? And like, we let people put this imaginary fucking line on when the fuck we supposed to stop doing what we love and how we supposed to do it, and you're too old to do this shit. That's bullshit, man. And don't let them sell you that fucking pipe dream. You do your shit, but you don't neglect the motherfuckers who in your corner who love you. So like, yeah, I'm still doing this shit at this age. Yeah, I was doing this shit in the 90s, but yeah, I had kids. I got fucking married. You know what I'm saying? But these people count. So I can't just fucking put them to the side and just do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I can still keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you kind of gotta be thick-skinned. And I notice like hip-hop or like country music don't do that shit. R&B don't do that shit. Rock and roll don't do that shit. Hip-hop is the only motherfucking one with people like, man, you still that age rapping. You still, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I feel like, look in the fucking mirror. You projecting your fears on me. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this shit. If I ain't hurt nobody doing it, and when this shit really do pay off and the motherfuckers who was in my corner, we gonna live a life and y'all gonna see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be fucking terrific. And I know it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because every day that I get up, God give you a chance and a choice. The choices I'm making and the chances I'm taking ain't fucking putting nobody in harm. It's all to elevate and make my motherfucking camp come up to a place where I know for sure we ain't gonna have or do without at all. Because I know the God I serve.
All right now.
So that's all that it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, we just keep going from there.
All right. He's catching me up. Dang. Okay, that was really good though. Like, I actually think that was a very inspiring piece. I also want to know, you mentioned the circle. So tell me how that came about.
Man, my man O plus. O plus.
Well, what is it?
The circle is just a circle of friends doing music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My man Dawg, my man Will, they got a group called Chaz Up. My man O plus, Annie Up, Payne, well, Gino Pacino, my bad, Gino Pacino. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and it was like, man, we just click together and do our thing. That's it. That's how the circle came about.
So everybody got their role?
Everybody got their role. Everybody play their little music. Like, you know, man, we just hype each other up to keep doing this shit.
I was just about to ask, how do you support each other though? Like, what does support look like for men?
Showing up for shows. For me and for so it's different. So it's different with your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's different relationships that you can have with men. Some people you can have conversations with others you can't. You know what I'm saying? With him, I've known him my whole fucking life. So I talk to him about anything. You know what I'm saying? When I say him, I mean Big Mill. And like Dawgs is a great listener as well. So it's all about having all my brothers they got a great listening ear and give good advice. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for that. I think like you got to be more of that listening ear too, because they go through shit too. So I can't put all my fucking problems on them. You know what I mean? So I got to be that same listening ear that I want another motherfucker to be for me. So that's all.
Okay, definitely. So I want to kind of get into your creative process a little bit. I know we kind of talked about like some of like where your inspiration came from in the 90s, but I want to know, how has your music grown from the 90s to now?
Now it's more. Actually, I'm having more fun creating music now than I did last night. I mean, in the 90s. Last night. I fucking write like crazy. Like it's a gift and a curse. Because I know my shit good. Not to toot my own fucking horn, but to too. And visions. So I write it down and I put it in song mode. I sit back and I just like, man, and my niece will tell you I've been goofy all my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing dumb shit and not, but you know, whatever. But you know, like just doing funny shit, acting crazy and shit. So I come up with a song goofing around. Mel will tell you that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And then I always think about like what I'm going through. So now with me doing music now, it's more so like what I'm going through or what I think. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about shit I ain't doing. You know what I mean? Because I know the power of words. So even if I wanted to rap about a song and I'm drilling motherfuckers, and that's what I be trying to get the shorties to understand. What you saying and you putting out here, that's why shit come back to you in that form and fashion. But you got to understand what the words you speaking out your mouth, that shit powerful.
When did you learn that lesson though?
What did I do? What?
When did you learn that lesson about like what you putting out? Because I don't think I think that's something that's so small and so important, but a lot of people overlook it and they don't realize how much it actually impacts your life.
Manifesting what I want. When I learned that I can manifest what I want, that shit scared me. You know what I mean? And it's that you could take that and do good with it, and you could take that and do bad with that shit. Because you could speak it out into the universe. The universe only gonna believe what you believe. You know what I mean? So like if most motherfuckers out here, drill them, they really believe they'll do that shit. Some of them doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're putting that type of energy out into the universe, energy is real. You on that wavelength. That shit gonna come back to you tenfold. So I figure if I'm putting good shit out into the universe, good energy music, I want you to laugh. I want you to have fun with my shit. I want you to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I want to say shit that you be like, man, that was dope. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a street dude. I be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I got street ties with people that, unfortunately, we all grew up in this gumbo fucking pot of shit that's going on in the city. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I know motherfuckers who out here, but I ain't out here. So it's like, man, I could talk about that shit, but I don't have to talk about it in a place of where I'm doing the shit. You know what I mean? Because I know what words do. So I just tread light with that type of shit. And then I got fucking kids. If I'm out here fucking, nigga, I shoot and kill your ass. Fuck you think my son gonna be talking about? You know what I'm saying? Or if he owns some positive shit like my son is, he gonna be looking at me like, nigga, grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because he a person too, and they look at your ass. You know what I mean? So that's a big reason why I ain't never really gave this shit up. And goddamn job. Be once, but then when your kid come with that dream and you thinking like, motherfuckers, there's 1,000 million. You know what I'm saying? You kind of shoot your kid down when you do that type of shit to him. So, but that shit is positive and we moving forward to it. Like, man, let's do it. Like my daughter, she do music, but she do a plethora of other shit too that she's great at. Whatever I feel like they want to do. And me and my wife, we've always spent money on whatever our kids, you know what I'm saying, think they want to be. But you don't know, these motherfuckers be smart. So that's just it in a nutshell.
And not even just be smart. Like I think you could probably attest from as long as you've been in your career. Like when you put your 10,000 hours in, like that pays off. So considering you have put your 10,000 hours in, what's one of the biggest lessons you've learned?
Don't stop.
Simple. Don't
stop at all. Because it's going to be hurdles, but you got to be a motherfucking hurdle jumper. And doing this track of life, doing this fucking track of life, boy, I've been jumping shit like a motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, motherfucker going through something right now, but I'm going to tell you, I just don't feel like I'm greater than whatever the fuck I'm going through. You know, got shit or no one. Like, you gonna have to take my life. And that's just what the fuck it is. Anything that I feel like I'm doing. And it's like, that shit. You know, and watching this person fight, but give up processes to me is worse than the fighting to keep on. To give up, that shit hurt. So it's like, I don't ever want to feel that shit, and I'm not. So I just keep going until I just feel like shit, till I can't go. That's it.
I feel that. What's the most unexpected place or found inspiration in a song?
Everybody say on the toilet.
But I feel that though.
You know what I'm saying? And on the cruise, sitting on the bottom of the ocean, shit, in depression, in heartache, when life is life, and I feel like that's when you make your best shit. And a lot of people talk about Mary J. Blige about that shit when she made her best shit when she was depressed, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, but on the fucking piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like not letting nobody take that shit from me.
You meditate?
I meditate.
You really meditate?
I meditate in my basement and I do yoga.
Oh, okay, you really meditate. Okay, no problem. Check you out there. Check me. Okay. So, like, considering you meditate and you do yoga now, do you have any other like rituals or routines that you put in practice for when you're about to go to the studio or maybe you're about to perform and hit the stage?
I speak affirmations.
As you should.
In life, period. I don't think nothing is by chance. You know what I mean? God is all directing us exactly where we're supposed to be going. We just got to listen and watch the signs. So I'm trying to pay attention because I feel like I missed a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to follow the trends and be quote unquote cool. So it's like now that I got a better, profound relationship with God, I just try to pay attention to the signs. That's it. And when I'm going to the studio, like I already be ready. Shit. Like if somebody called me, like I had writing sessions, like and Hannah will tell you, like they call us and like, man, shit, I'm done in like 20, 30 minutes. So that's like, and that's not the brag, but
it's a muscle. You've been exercising it for a long time now.
That end, I don't take that shit for granted that it's a gift. You know what I mean? And my wife tell you I sing at church sometimes. I don't do it as often as they would like me to, although I need to. Because I feel like whatever gift God give you, it ain't yours, it's his. So he take that shit from you whenever he feel like it.
Especially if you ain't using it.
And I feel like, all right, I'm gonna use this shit for my benefit and I'm gonna use it for his. Because one thing we need to all understand, whether you want to fucking believe it or not, we don't get to control who God uses. And the motherfucker thinking, oh, I don't want to listen to this shit. This nigga here doing this and that. God say something through him and you'll miss the message. So it's just like, man, I just stay on point like that.
Okay. So I also want to know, dang, that was good. Oh, that was so good. So I kind of want to know if you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
8-Ball MJG.
Okay.
Cause shit, that's who I grew up listening to as a kid. It was dope as hell. And I like I always liked the down south twang. So yeah, that'll be who I would.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot. If you had to name the song right now, what would the name of the song be?
8-Ball and MJG.
If you got your feature with him right now, and he like, I need the name for the song. What's the name for the song?
Man, that's hard.
I know, that's why I said I'm putting you on the spot.
Man. Legends.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. So what's the significance of your latest project? Realize everybody ain't loyal.
The latest project, Realize Everybody Ain't Loyal, that came about when I had I was just doing shit with people that wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? You try to help motherfuckers and like you realize you helping motherfuckers that just ain't gonna be loyal to what you're trying to help them do. They ain't even loyal to their motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I had to step back and realize everybody ain't loyal. Let me focus on my motherfucking self. So that's just how that came up.
Okay. What's your favorite song off that project?
Where I'm from.
Okay.
It basically just talks about where I'm from.
Got you, pretty self-explanatory. Now, so you've been making music for a long time. So I asked you your favorite song from that project, but what's your favorite song that you've ever made?
Hard to Love. That song was hard as fuck to write. I cried writing that song.
Do you find it hard to be transparent in your music? Because I write poetry and like sometimes I don't be on my feelings in the poem.
Well, I feel like I used to be like that. Now I want to be fucking emotional. But we as men and shit, we go through like motherfucker, man, don't cry, don't do this, nigga. You a thug. You do this. You know what I'm saying? You be looking like, what the fuck, nigga? I want to cry, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I want to fucking cry. I want to be judged. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, I don't want to teach that shit to my son. You know what I'm saying? Because we went through like, man, Joe, man, I lost my fucking best friend in 97. This nigga will tell you right now, I'm fucking traumatized off that shit. And like, I cried. I never grieved for my homie because like, nigga, what you crying for? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nigga, I'm crying because I miss my fucking friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is okay. And motherfuckers will be around. That's why these shorties so fucked up.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't teaching, like, they so fucking emotionalist. Like, they have no fucking emotion. Because if you had emotion, you wouldn't do the shit you do. And it's like, we bottle all that shit in, right? And you telling me fucking don't show my emotion, bottle my shit in. Man, don't fucking cry. Men ain't supposed to cry. Be a fucking man. You a bitch, nigga. What you cry? You know what I'm saying? And then when I fucking explode, you know what I'm saying? Because I done held all this shit in that I should have been talking to a motherfucker about, that I should have been expressing, or even fucking going in the room by myself and fucking crying about. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that shit up out of you, because stress fucking kills. Both ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, fuck that.
Did you like go to therapy? Did you start that? Or was it like more of a personal
I need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I ain't gonna sit here and fucking lie about that. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a personal journey of me realizing like I'm really fucked up behind losing my homie Corey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't even been to the man's headstone since 97 when they buried him. You know what I mean? And I just now realizing in fucking 2024, like, you need to go your ass over there. I've always been a person like, what the fuck I'm gonna say at a headstone? Like what I'm you know what I'm saying, do? But it's like I never got a chance to be like, man, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though like a motherfucker feel like you ain't responsible for that type shit. But so let me give y'all a little quick thing with me and Corey. Corey was my best fucking friend. I had my own crib since I was fucking like 16. Corey was a motherfucker who really showed me the streets. He showed me how to survive out in the streets, although I didn't fucking have to be in the streets because my motherfucking parents was great. But you know, Corey pulled me in the hallway and was telling me like, hey, nigga, you good at the rap shit. Oh, he was the first in the studio with me too. And he pulled me in the hallway and was like, listen, bro, get out. You need to get the fuck. That rap shit you doing, bro. Shit. Smoking, doing that shit. To go to Great America that weekend. That Saturday, I talked to that phone. To really deal with that shit. My soul, you know what I'm saying? Because that was my dog. Saying like, snatch that shit, and like nothing you could do about it. Don't know shit about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just like.
I'm not even surprised, but like it's more so like one, I'm glad you got that off your chest because I feel like that's something you probably need to say out loud. Like I feel that. Like I feel like the heaviness in that. So I'm glad you got to talk about that and get that off your chest because like you said earlier, like men do need spaces to, like you said, just be human. Like outside of the stereotypes and all of that stuff, like you're a human. You got emotions. You need a space to let that out. So I'm happy to listen. So I'm glad you was able to share that with us. And then like it seems so is he the one that gave you the nickname Big Dog?
Yep.
Okay. So would you say you kind of in turn like kind of dedicated your career to him?
Hell yeah. I can't stop because all I hear is that conversation.
What's your most proudest accomplishment like so far?
Making it to fucking 43.
We could definitely clap for that.
Cause shit, I didn't think I was gonna make it to 21 at all. You know what I'm saying? So just to live, man, and watching my kids live, then my daughter rapping and shit, man, that shit do something to me, Joe. You know what I'm saying? And like, not that my other kids ain't doing, cause all my kids are fucking special. You know what I'm saying? My oldest daughter, she's great with drawing and creating clothing. My son is an awesome basketball player, and then me and my wife did a great job with him as far as being great fucking people.
And that's what matters.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, to be able to watch this, and then I'm finna be a fucking grandfather.
Oh, congratulations!
You know what I'm saying? So. So that shit ain't the greatest gift, goddamn shit. Cause listen, I went all peachy cream when that shit happened at first. You know, I'm accepting it, and I'm grateful for it, man. Cause a lot of my people ain't make it to see their kids make it. You know what I'm saying? So not only do I get to see my kids fucking make them watching my baby have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to God for that. So I can't even front. Life is sweet. You know what I mean? Like we go through shit. Like I said, I'm going through shit, but I know this shit ain't nothing. I'm a hurdle jumper. You know what I'm saying? And I've always survived, so it ain't gonna be no fucking different. You know what I mean? So I'm just, man, life is sweet.
Okay, I love that. On a lighter note, I just got in our feelings a little bit. But on a lighter note, I hear that you have a very unique hobby of refurbishing old vehicles. So, your favorite project so far?
You gonna laugh? I tell you.
I mean, was it the song?
Hell no, I wasn't no song.
The double, the bubble?
No, that was it. So this was way before Bubble. So like, the old stuff that I like is like from like 70s and 80s, 1970s, 1980s. Mm-hmm. But I got into that from when I was a shorty, we used to steal cars. And, so man, when I used to like being rad, I couldn't afford the motherfuckers. We joyride them bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got the money to afford them, I just started hugging them up, and I've been like that ever since. Like I love them, like it's art. You know what I'm saying? It's something to me. It's something about taking something from the junkyard there and be like, "What the fuck is that?" You know what I'm saying? And then when you finish it, they're like, "Oh God, that's beautiful." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love that shit, and then you can make a lot of money doing it. So it's like, man, my brother always told me like, if you find something you like to do, you'll never work a day in your life. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to school for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm currently in school to paint cars.
Oh, that's cool.
You know
I didn't even know you could go to school for that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So it's like shit. And plus I want to show my kids like you ain't never too old. Don't put no stigma. I want to show everybody that shit. Don't put no stigma on yourself. Mm-hmm. Like if God getting you up every morning and you can move these and these, man, you can do whatever fuck you trying to do. And you got an able man and body, you know what I'm saying? And an able man don't ever take that shit for granted. Because everybody don't got that shit.
That is
on the
so
real.
True.
And like, man, we get the same 24 hours. So man, I'm gonna try to do the best with my fucking 24 hours I'll be having.
Do you feel like since you started working on and refurbishing cars, that has like altered your creative vision as far as like music? I don't even know if that makes sense as a question, but like, did it change your artistic perspective now that you actually refurbish cars and you could take something from old and undesirable and then make it beautiful, and now people want to pay all this money for it? Like, how did that help your music career?
Well, I've always talked about cars in my music career. Mm-hmm. So cars have always been a part of my music career. So I got a video called and so basically idea why to top video in the car when I can have my own goddamn car. I got a thing about I won't even take a picture on your shit. Cause I don't want nobody thinking this, man. Like people take pictures in front of Rolls Royces and shit like that, leaning all on the motherfucker, sitting in the driver's seat, like motherfucker, you know, you got to go back on your motherfucking hatchback. That's how I am, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
like straight up. Like, I don't want it if it ain't man. I don't want to rent your shit. You know, shit. Like, I want shit. You know what I mean? And like, man, I don't want to that then.
I'm gonna have to use tools. Man, so let's go about music video that you did. So 2023 Pool of Music Awards. So that must have been like a really like big moment for you. So tell me the concept behind like actually winning the video and like what that award actually means to you.
Man, it means a lot to win anything for something that you created out of your mind. Because man, when people acknowledge you and like give you praise or give you awards for things you've done, then they show you everything. Motherfucker telling you was crazy and like, man, why you doing that shit? Fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? For that man to acknowledge me, you know what I'm saying? For something that I put work into, man, I'm forever grateful for that. You know what I mean? And it's like that shit, like Grammys are big, you know what I'm saying? Like Grammys, but your first, like, you gave my first fucking award for some shit I did. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I'm saying? But you opened the platform for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like shit, so yeah, that too. So that
So what have you said in your career?
If you honestly believe in your heart that this is for you, what you do, they stop you. And don't take no for an answer. And don't let nobody tell you like you can't do it, not even your mama. You know what I mean? Because people gonna shut down your dreams, and that shit gonna hurt. Because the closest people to you, you be wanting them to fucking support you in their lives too. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like in the beginning, like I would tell everybody that I knew about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people would come out in droves at first. You know what I'm saying? And then when that shit started to dwindle down, you start to see what you really made of. Because if a motherfuckers who like don't know you clapping for you, you know what I'm saying? That's big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I took a thrill in that. Like, let me go after the motherfuckers who don't know I do this shit. So when they do see me and hear me do this shit, they'll be like, he do this shit. You know what I mean? And my people who already knew, they already know. And the ones who stuck around, like they know what they got coming. So it's just like, man, if I was young, if I was speaking to the younger you, man, follow your dreams. Don't stop. Don't get caught up into like what you seeing on this fucking social media. Because everybody ain't living the life that the fuck you see on behind the screen. Because motherfuckers is going home eating ham sandwiches. Straight the fuck up and sleeping on air mattresses. Straight the fuck up. And there's people out here working and fucking really providing for their fucking families out here. That don't make you fucking a bum just because you ain't fucking got a gold chain, a car, these type of clothes. All that shit come in due time. You know what I mean? So it's just like, keep moving. Keep going forward. Let them talk.
What's a mistake that you made in your career that turned into a lesson?
Getting big head. Thinking that your motherfucking talent gonna overweigh the work. And that shit don't go like that. You can be a talented in a motherfucker. And you're gonna watch a motherfucker who is not even 25% as talented as you surpass your ass. Why? Because they doing 100% on the fucking work. They ain't doing 100, they putting 1,000 into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, don't ever forget that shit. And just remember, like, we all out here trying to hustle. You trying to make something out your motherfucking self. So like, shit, hustle for that shit. And I had to learn that shit. Because like, man, I can rap my ass off. I can do, you know what I'm saying? That shit. What the fuck is wrong? Yeah. And then it's easy to put your own shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, grind for your shit. If that's what you do, do it.
Yep. Yep. Do you find it hard to, like, I guess, hold your place? Like you said, so many people making music out there. So how do you maintain level-headedness about where you are and not compare yourself to, like,
Because I'm real,
all the
to me,
other
this
people?
ain't a competition or a race. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfucker I'm in competition with is that motherfucker I wake up every morning to and look at in the mirror when I'm brushing my goddamn teeth. Right. Like, I don't give a fuck what you doing. It's not a competition. Because what God got for me, he got for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get to it. Whenever he see fit to get for me to get to it. You know what I mean? I just got to keep doing the work. That's it.
Okay. In that water. Period. I love that. So, like, how do you see music evolving in the next few years? Like, I know you really got to see hip hop grow, you know, and you seeing where it's going now. So, where do you feel like hip hop is going to be?
So people, I see people talking about rap is getting back to real rap. You know what I'm saying? And I get all of that. And Mel will tell you, I listen to all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I won't say rap is getting back to real rap, because rap has always been real. It's just a reality that these shorties is living, and they talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we can't knock that shit. What we can knock is how these fucking record labels is exploiting these shorties for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And making them and fucking giving them money for stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And they not educated enough, and they get that money. You know what I'm saying? You miss money with ignorance. And here you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the only thing for me. Like, I don't think it's the shortage, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, in 96, if a motherfucker gave me big ass dollars to rap about what the fuck we was rapping, I'd have fucking took them big ass dollars. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we can't knock them. Especially like,
I was gonna say, but they do that on purpose though.
Hell yeah, they do it on purpose. Yeah. Because they know what they're gonna make, and they know they can manipulate. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing as quote unquote big homies in the street. Got these motherfucking shorties out here selling drugs. You the big homie, but you got him fucking out here doing your dirty work. Or your quote unquote shooter. Why you ain't educating them? You shouldn't even want them to be like you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Nas say, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here in their second childhood. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to let that shit go. And I ain't gonna say that shit cool, but to each his own. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, especially if you're a nigga in the street, you got kids too. Right. Would you like a motherfucker manipulating your kid out, getting them out here doing shit that they ain't supposed to be doing? Or shit, I done seen niggas out here manipulating their own fucking kids. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's fucked up.
Real. Yeah, that be happening too.
You know what I'm saying? Not look at that shit as a sickness. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, you ain't teaching them shit. You worthless. And it's like, man, like, if you a fucking man, you could watch your son fucking self-destruct in that motherfucking manner on the same things that you went through jail and whatever the fuck you out here doing in the street. You ain't rich from this shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't own none of the fucking blocks that you shooting niggas over with. If you can watch your fucking son self-destruct in that manner, nigga, kill your fucking self. Like, and that's just how I feel about that shit.
Stand on business. Okay. Period. So let's talk about the future then.
Right, we need you around.
So talking about the future, like, do you have any upcoming projects or collaborations that you can share with us? Anything we should be excited about?
We got a project that's out right now
Okay.
called Four Agreements from the League of Arts. Me, Big Mill, my homie Trey XL, and Mill.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mike Legend.
Mike Legend.
Right.
So Mike Legend, so it's me, Big Mill, Mike Legend, and Trey XL, right? So Mike Legend is my homie. Two of them is in Atlanta. You know what I mean? They're not in Chicago, but he from Jersey, but they stay in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So we created a project called Four Agreements. It's pretty dope. It's out on streaming on streaming platforms right now, so y'all can check it out right now. I also got a single that came out today called Smile.
Okay.
So recently I just been challenging myself to write a song. So write a song, produce it, and releasing it in a month. So Smile is a product of that. Next month I'm gonna do another one. So basically it's just like keeping my brain fresh with the writing shit. And then my album, well, not my album, I'm gonna call it my project, is coming out in April.
420?
Yeah, 420.
Okay.
420.
Okay.
And it's called Forsaken King.
Okay.
It's a 22 song effort.
That's an album, baby.
Yeah.
That ain't no project. That's an album.
Yeah, one of them. So it's like I wanted to do it like how they did back in the day, a side A,
A side,
B.
B side.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's dope. I like that concept.
So the side A is the rapping part, and the B is the R&B stuff. So most of the some R&B shit. So I feel like that right there. I did good with that project. I'm proud of that project. It's my baby. I've been working and cultivating that project for about a year and a half. I've been working on that project.
I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that. When it come out, I pretty much hope everybody loves it. The R&B part is for the R&B part is kind of freshly new for me because I'm just now getting comfortable with that shit. Cause I used to be like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Singing's hard. So, like, even with Sex in the Bubble, if you go back and listen to that, I'm singing on the hook on there too with my homie T. T was the singer, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you how I really started singing, right? And T gonna be mad at me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it. I just call T all the fucking time. Hey man, I got this song. Would you come sing the hook for me? T be like, yeah. We go to the studio. But T don't fucking come to the studio. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, I know how to hum a little bit. So shit, I started doing, and as I started doing, I started getting better with that shit. And then I met Hannah. She probably gone now. But I met Hannah. When I met Hannah, so Hannah's a singing coach. Hannah was kind of having writing issues. And so we fucking helped each other out.
Bartering.
Yeah, he's singing at my birthday party. I always said this.
So, man, when Hannah came about, you know what I'm saying, she kind of gave me the confidence that I fucking needed, you know what I mean, to record songs and really do that shit and perform them in front of people, because I would record them, but I won't perform them, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then I used to use a lot of auto-tune, but I ain't got to use no more fucking with Hannah. You know what I'm saying? Unless I really just hear a song that I want to hear auto-tune on. You know what I'm saying? What else I got coming out?
Any performances?
No performances quite yet.
Okay.
We working. Oh well, I'm working on doing a release party for the album release party for the album in April.
Okay.
So God willing, that'll be on 420 as well. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's basically it. And we're gonna see where God take this thing to.
All
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, it has been great sitting down, chopping it up with you. I learned a lot about you today. Nice to meet you too. I say I gotta do some Chicago history.
Yeah.
I gotta go listen to some songs. I promise not to judge.
You ain't gotta judge. You probably gonna like them. Man, you young as hell around
like, what you listening to?
Oh, real.
But yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
That's my big brother!